one step behind. Wishing
Welcome back. Welcome me back.
But I'm ready. Yeah, never ready.
What I was really doing was just like avoiding.
I wish I could have made it stop. The first time that
Just get my
you stood
community
me up,
involved in
I
it because
wasn't
it's just made
ready.
such a difference in my life that I know it's going to make a difference in your lives. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and just like welcome me back to my channel. I hope that you've been having an amazing couple months. Gosh, I can't even remember the last time that I vlogged. Little life update. I think I had like I wouldn't say it's like a quarter life crisis because I'm older than that, but I definitely went through a lot of growing pains and kind of realized like what I do want to do and what I don't want to do, which is really lucky. Anyway, so that's a long story short, but I thought I would take you guys on a bit of just like a few days with me. What I am really focusing on, or what I have been really focusing on in the last few days or last few weeks really, is just like setting up a really good routine. I obviously do work from home, and so with that I do have to really ensure that I am sticking to routine. Otherwise, if I'm not sticking to routine, then I'm not just using my time effectively. So right now the time, let's see what the time is. It is 8:19. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 8:19 and I just got to the gym. I've been up for a little bit. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and that really has just been like the times that I've been waking up. I tried to wake up at 5 o'clock the last few weeks, but to be honest, my period is coming in the next few days, so I kind of feel like I'm just like extra tired right now. But that being said, I've been really trying to get up at 5 a.m. and it's just like not been happening, and I don't know if it's because it's a little bit cooler now, or maybe my body is just not in that cycle, that routine. So I've been getting up at 6 o'clock, which is fine, but you know, I like those 5 a.m. starts. So I've been up since 6 and I have just been doing a few little things on social media and just a few little replies or comments, I should say, not replies. I try not to reply to my clients before 9 because I definitely just want to respect their getting organized, etc. But I did just kind of reply to like a few training comments. But we're going to go train. So we're going to do chest and triceps today. I just signed up, and do you know what's really funny? Maybe this gym has this effect in me, which is not a bad effect. So I was training at this gym called H&S training facility, and I've been training there, and I've been doing a lot of my content there because I just have ample space there, beautiful lighting, and it's just really motivating there. And I ended up cancelling my membership there because at the time I was living somewhere else, and there was some major construction going on this particular bridge, and this particular bridge was just insane, down to one lane. It was just so much traffic. I was sometimes like on the way back sitting in traffic for maybe like an hour, 40 minutes. If it was really bad, and I was like, I just can't do it. So I ended up having to cancel that, which I was really bummed about. But we obviously have moved since then. We're closer to the city and I don't need to go in that direction anymore. So now it only takes me like 16 minutes to get here. It is so handy. Anyway, so I'm at the gym. I'm going to go train, and we're going to do chest and triceps and a little bit of core.
I've been getting you the rest of me. Now you wanna stay tonight. Pretty how you work hard for me, but forgetting how to talk. Nah, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and spice it up. Now it's time to marinate, and right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. I like it when you shit, chat shit. I like it when you're looking like that.
got back from the gym. I'm gonna have some breakfast and I am running really late today. I'm really gonna have to look at my schedule because yeah, definitely not what I want, but let me show you what my breakfast is. This is my breakfast. I have this egg white, turkey bacon, and cottage cheese egg bake. So good. And then I have avocado, and then I have sourdough. Normally, I don't have carbohydrate with my breakfast, and that purely is because of my PCOS. And what I'm essentially trying to do is like drip feed my body carbohydrates throughout the day. So normally I'll try and train first thing in the morning. That way my body is just really utilizing my glycogen. Therefore my insulin is just like shoveling off glucose into my muscle, turning that into glycogen really effectively, because that's where I have a problem with insulin resistance. And then I will go train, and when you're training, your muscle is contracting so much, so your body is essentially forcing that insulin and that glucose to become glycogen through a much more complicated process. But for, you know, just the short story of it all. And then I'll come back and I will have my breakfast, and normally I won't have any carbs with it, very minimal carbohydrates. But it is actually 11:13. I took way too long at the gym. I was just loving my session. I was filming it, and yeah, and I did have a bit of a later start this morning than what I would have loved. Ollie, no baby. And so yeah, that's just time. And then I had to run an errand on the way back. Anyway, and then I will introduce carbohydrates with my lunch, and then I will have a very low glycemic carbohydrate, so I'll have like some potato, and then I'll have some fruit or another carb for my snack in the afternoon, and then I will have about 70 to 90 grams of jasmine rice, but that is obviously weighed raw, and so that's where I have like majority of my carbohydrates. So yeah, so that's essentially how I have my carbs, but I need to eat this before it gets cold, so I'll catch up with you later. So this is my hack for anyone who sometimes just has like a lot of things on their mind, and probably if you're like me who has like ADHD. But when I was studying, I used to always go on to YouTube and find like 2-hour study with me like YouTubes, and it will actually play some music. I just have it muted right now so you can hear me speak. But I absolutely love this because what it does is like 2-hour study with me, and it really like blocks out the time for 2 hours, and for some reason like hearing the music, and then gives you like a 10-minute break here and then like another 10-minute break there. But for some reason, like I don't know, it just really helps me. So I follow this account, Sean Study, and I just always go back to this one here because it also looks like really pretty. It's like early in the morning, and then as you like go throughout the session, it gets like lighter in the day. But this really helps me like knock out a lot of work, so maybe this can help someone. And I was like, yep, I will see her. And then I had just been doing like what I thought was really well, but what I was really doing was just like avoiding everything. Yeah. And hey guys. Whew, so I just got off a Zoom call. How funny is my little red light face mask in the corner? But I just got off with a Zoom call from Teresa House. She is a functional practitioner, and she is going to be helping with my gut. So I'm super excited about this. This is like step number 1 of me trying to work out what is wrong with my stomach. And of course we are going to do some testing, so I'm really looking forward to doing that testing because it will definitely say exactly what is wrong. So it could be a number of different things. It could be one thing, it could be just a bacteria thing, it could be leaky gut. So the testing is just going to take all the guesswork out of it. So I'm really excited to do that testing. Yeah, I'm actually like just so excited. I'm a little nervous because I am someone who is very, what's the word? I am very just routine with like my nutrition and my eating. And so obviously depending on what the diagnosis is, I will be given, a supplement regime to do whatever it needs to do, and I will also probably put on maybe like a food regime. And so I'm a little bit nervous only because I'm just so in control of my nutrition, and it's not that I'm nervous to like let it go, but I think I'm just more nervous because I just know what foods my body can consume and like, but it doesn't flare me up. So I think it's more so that aspect of it is kind of letting go of that control, because I've just been so focused on I can't really do this, like I only do this because of the flare-ups that I have. So I think that's that sort of resistance that I have, is like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna let someone, but she knows, I just have to trust, and she knows exactly what she's doing. So yeah, I'm just like super excited. And then so I have to, she's ordering the test now, and then I have to obviously pay for the test, and then it gets shipped to my house, and then I send off the sample. It is going to be a stool sample, the gut bacteria, and then after that 7 to 10 days later she'll get the results back, and then we have a scheduled follow-up, and then she goes through what exactly is wrong with me, and then from there she recommends these supplements to consume. So and obviously the protocols that come with that. So yeah, so interested. But it is 3:21 right now, and I actually have to quickly run to UPS, FedEx, and the reason being is because I need to ship my wife, Miss Amanda, off a package in the mail. She has she's an officer school in the army, and in the officer school they have some like I think they call them like socials, and it's they have to wear like nice clothing, and she obviously didn't pack her nice clothing because she went straight from basic training. So let's go to UPS and send off a parcel to her so that she can look nice in her training. Wednesday morning, and it is 6:24 in the morning, and Houston is, I think, officially going into winter. It is like the first winterish morning, and it is so it is so fresh outside. OMG. I am so happy. I'm gonna leave this door open just a little bit to crack some of that fresh air in. But this also means that I can turn off the AC. Oh my goodness. Even Harry's like, what is this fresh air on my nose? We just sway. Don't be sway. We just sway. Stop now. We're like the river in the sky. is my morning routine so far, guys. I am just knocking out some client work, and then I have a little bit of editing. But what I'm trying to do is, normally I would train in the morning and get that out of the way, but I've just been like really struggling to get up at my normal time. And I just kind of feel like, yes, my training has been good, but I just kind of also feel like I've been a little bit tired. So I want to be a little bit more fueled. However, that being said, I also am still mindful of my carbohydrate intake, i.e. with my PCOS and trying to improve my insulin resistant, so there's just like a few things, even though I'm not insulin resistant right now, because if I was insulin resistant, I would, unfortunately, my physique would look a lot, my physique would just look heavier than what I am sitting right now. So I'm not insulin resistant, but my body can slip into that quite easily. So anyways, I'm trying this new routine where I get up in the morning, and I think I'm like a bit more motivated to get up a bit earlier to work than I am to work out right now. So I'm just trying to not be so like rigid and think I have to do things a certain way, where I'm just sort of like doing things like the opposite way, but I also think it's going to probably be more effective in the long run as well. So that being said, I'm going to do some client work. I have a new program to write, and I just have some client replies and notifications, and then I'm going to do some, by then I'm going to walk the dogs, because it's nice and fresh, and so they're just really going to love being outside. And then after that, I'm going to come back and do some more work, and then I am going to go train. I will admit, today I am catching up with a friend. So normally I don't catch up with a friend during like the work days, but I had to cancel on my friend the other day because I wasn't too well. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with my friend today. We're just going to go for like a really nice walk. So I'm just excited about that, like close to my apartment, so that'll be fine. So normally I won't have that situated into my week. I would save that more so for the weekends, but I do have a really special gal power date, which I'm excited about.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine, gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause maybe I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kicks.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, and I just went to Pilates. I wasn't able to film in the Pilates class, which is totally fine. Well, not that I wasn't allowed to, but it's just my first time there, and I didn't want to. I just don't know the rules and didn't just want to assume. Hold the line, please. Perfection. Anyway, I just drove to Tenfold Coffee. One of the things that I absolutely love about where I live is that there are so many coffee shops nearby, but there's my favorite coffee shop, which is Tenfold. The coffee is just like so good, and they actually do their own beans. And so I actually bought this normally I get this online, but I was like, oh, let me just go pick it up. Today is Thursday, so that means it is check-in day. Thursdays are typically my busiest client days with my clients, and that is because it's check-in day. So normally I want to say Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays are probably my busiest days, really. Maybe just as far as like communication. So Monday's always a really big day. I'm just checking in on everyone, replying to messages, comments, going through profiles. And then Tuesday I'll and depending on the day, I'll do some like other work, whether that's like programming or client changes to the profiles that maybe I just need a little bit longer time to do. And then Wednesdays, I'm kind of touching base again. And then Thursdays, they do their check-in report. But the really good thing, because I have such good touch points with my clients, like the check-ins, like I kind of already know to a certain degree what's going on. So that's nice. I'm not totally blindsided by something. And I also feel like my clients, they're getting that support. So I really enjoy that process. So I'm going to do check-in reports, and then after check-in reports, I want to edit this vlog. I want to try and, when I finish a vlog, I want to try and edit that vlog that same day. So I really want to try and do that this afternoon. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to vlog again, and I was really onto it, and then I kind of just stopped. Like there was a lot of things going on in my life. I really wasn't sure that I wanted to be in the health fitness industry. And then, not that I went out of it, but I kind of did like a lateral step to see, you know, what it would be like to, you know, work for someone else again. And I was like a contractor in that situation, and I just didn't enjoy it. Like I just genuinely missed my nutrition, my strength training, coaching. Like I just generally missed it so much. So I'm really glad that I had that opportunity to be able to have that lateral step and just see kind of what was on the other side. But I was definitely like, no, like this is not for me. I'm not passionate about it. But I'm also like really enjoy doing like the YouTube and the social content. I really enjoy it, and I'm very excited because I have some things planned with the YouTube content where I want to do a lot of training videos. So I'm super excited about that. And then I am going to be doing some sort of like, I don't want to give it away too much, but if you watch this, you know, not that everyone's going to watch this, but I really want to do a New Year's challenge. But before New Year's, I'm going to do a little reset project. That's what I'm calling it, I think, the holiday reset project. And that's going to be starting from just after Thanksgiving leading up to Christmas. And it is going to be all about just like resetting, focusing on like the foundations. I won't get too much into detail about that because I am generally still just mapping it all out as well. So I don't want to give out like any false information that I don't go ahead with, but I'm really excited. So I also want to work on implementing some workout videos into that. So there's a lot of things that I'm just like super excited for, and I'm just really excited to foster that community and just really bring the power of like movement, the power of good nutrition, the power of strength training, but also applying Pilates techniques to that. So Pilates breath, core control, spine and hip health. So I'm just like really excited to implement that and just get my community involved in it, because it's just made such a difference in my life that I know it's going to make a difference in their lives. So I'm washed and I'm showered. I got back from the walk, I had a shower, I did my makeup, and I took my contacts out and my lenses. But I wanted to show you this really cute check-in day fit. I have this, I think it's from Oner Active, right? If you know me, you know that I am an Oner Active hoe bag. I love it, love the fit, love the material, and just love like the everyday wear that I get from it. So this is the oversized, I think they're called like Oversized Foundation. I'll pop some links below, but this is the Oversized trackies, and I absolutely love them. And then the cardigan, I really like this because it has like that button detail, and this is I think it's called a cardigan but I think it's like ribbed Mellow cardigan, but I'm just absolutely love, and it just feels so good and so comfy. So this is going to be my workday fit.
What a wasted time.
All right guys, so I am sitting down at my computer and I am going to start my workday. I'm also going to end this vlog off now. It's been really fun getting back to YouTube with you guys. If you do have like any questions about anything that you've seen, questions about training, questions about nutrition, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer those questions. And I just hope that you have an amazing day, have a really great rest of your week, train hard, and remember, just be a good person. And if it is to be, it's up to me. All right, guys. Mwah. Have a good day.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready.